Okay guys, it's Fat Yankee here again. So we are going to teach you how to make a nice little sweet and spicy, it's called honey sriracha beef jerky. This is absolutely one of my favorites. I love sriracha. I put that shit on everything, I'll tell you what, just like Frank's Red Hot. So listen, this is a great little recipe. It's got a nice flavor, it's got a little oriental flair to it. So again, you guys know me, I don't like to bullshit too much on my videos. I like to get right to the point. We got some very simple ingredients here. We're going to use some soy sauce, some black pepper, some honey, some sriracha sauce. Okay, we're going to use a little teriyaki sauce. I always use the Kikkoman products. I love the Kikkoman products. And we're going to use some soy sauce. Okay, so I got about 2 pounds of black Angus beef here. Okay. So this is not one of the recipes that Fat Yankee Jerky makes. It's one of the recipes I've had for quite some time, just like the Bayou Cajun that we just launched recently, and is becoming one of our #1 sellers, guys. So you got to check that out at fatyankeejerky.com. So this here is probably the next recipe that I'm going to bring to market. It's not quite the same. As you know, guys, I don't give out all my fancy little tips, you know, on the recipes. I mean, it's like the Colonel giving out his secret recipe, right? So, but eventually somebody will find it. So anyway, guys, listen, we're going to make some great beef jerky. Let's get started here. Let's add the ingredients. As always, we're going to let this sit for 48 hours after we marinate it, okay? So here we go. So listen, first of all, I'm going to get started with the sriracha sauce. Now, I like it a little spicy, so I'm going to add a half a cup of this sriracha to the recipe here. So yeah, this is some good stuff. So we're gonna put that in there a little bit more. All right, I like it. Like I said, I like it spicy. Now you make it to your taste buds as well, my friends. Okay? I can smell that nice flavor. You know, anytime you're cooking, it's very easy to come up with recipes when you find that ingredients that might mix together very well. You know, like you know, sweet and spicy, or different kinds of peppers and things like that. It's very easy to build your own recipes. And you know, off the bat, as I smell that sriracha sauce being put in, I think of how many nice little simple peppers that would go along great with that as well. So I am going to add my honey. I am a big fan of honey, friends. So I'm going to add a half a cup of honey to this as well. It's going to give it a nice golden flavor and a nice shine to the jerky too. Okay, friends? And actually, a lot of people don't know this, but honey is also something that can never grow bacteria. Honey is naturally resistant to bacteria as well. Okay, friends, just a little tidbit there. So, listen, I got my sriracha sauce, I got my honey in here as well. Now, I have to add my curing agents, okay? So, we're going to add some soy sauce, we're going to add some teriyaki, which has a lot of salt in it as well, that has a curing agent. And also, one of the things I forgot to mention is I'm going to add some rice wine vinegar in here too. Vinegar is a natural curing agent as well. So we're going to add the soy sauce first. And to this, we're going to add just a half a cup of soy, because I'm going to put some teriyaki in here to give it that nice sweetness. So it's going to be about a total cure of about a cup. So again, I got that half a cup of soy sauce, and now I'm going to add a half a cup of teriyaki sauce to give it that nice sweet flavor. Okay, guys? So this is honey sriracha beef jerky. All right, so very simple recipe, friends. This is what we're looking like right now. If you want, you can add a little black pepper. Another nice pepper that will go along great with this is a little bit of chipotle pepper in here as well, but we're not going to do that today. We're going to add a little bit of vinegar and just as a little cutting agent for all that sweetness that we have going on in here as well with the honey, okay? So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar. Okay, guys? So that's it. This is it, guys. This is a very, very simple recipe. Honey sriracha beef jerky, okay? So now if you like this, again, a little bit spicier, throw some more pepper in it, throw some more sriracha in it. I like to add a little bit more than a half a cup of sriracha just to give it that real spicy flavor. Again, you can add you know, black pepper as well, okay? So, but the key, my friends, as always, like I tell everybody, You got to make sure your beef jerky is up to 160 degrees. It's got to hit 160 degrees to be safe, so you don't kill your family, wipe out your friends. We don't want to do that, all right? So listen, 160 degrees. Don't look at people who dry it with fans, who are drying on filters from air conditioners. Those guys are morons. I see these videos all the time, and they're going to kill somebody one of these days, unfortunately. So make sure you're cooking your beef jerky for internal temperature of 160, then that you're drying it out in 155 or above, okay, 150 or above. Even that is, on these small dehydrators, that's only about what the temperature gets to, is 150 or so. But make sure you're doing it at a consistent temperature for over a period of time. On the small dehydrators, it is going to be about, I was going to say about 6.5 to 7.5 hours on the small tabletop dehydrators, okay? Something like we have in our kitchen here, the commercial dehydrators, and I'm just going to turn the camera here, guys, so you can see this. These big commercial dehydrators, okay? So these fit about 30 pounds of beef in them at one time, okay? So those there, they're going to cook your beef jerky in about 4 hours or so. So, big difference, about half the time, okay? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to mix this stuff up, guys. Now this is the honey sriracha I was telling you about. One of my favorites. Absolutely love it. And I'm going to mix this up real good. Make sure I get all that nice sriracha sauce in the meat. Oh man, this is good stuff. I like it. Now sriracha is just such a nice flavor, okay? And look how it gets that nice meat. That meat is all nice and red in there, and I can feel all that honey in there, right? So this is going to be absolutely, it smells absolutely delicious. So this is going to be marinated for 48 hours. Now this is a special little batch for me. So I'm going to make sure, again, I come and I can toss this after 24, which you should do anyway. I don't want to see anybody marinating their beef jerky for less than 24 hours, and if you don't do it for 48, you're doing yourself a great injustice, because you're not going to get all the flavor. I'm telling you, that's the key. You got to let it sit for 48 hours, okay, friends? So listen, nice and easy, honey sriracha beef jerky, okay? Enjoy this. Look for my part 2 video of how to cook this up to Florida Department of Agriculture standards. I don't know if you guys can see behind me. This is what's called a water activity kit. Look for my next video. We're going to show you how to make beef jerky using a water activity kit to make safe beef jerky that will give you a product shelf life of 3 months or more, okay? So this is, we do it professionally here. We do it for a living. This week I cut up I don't know, about 420 pounds, I think it was. Check out my page. You'll see, all the cases that I brought in this week, and we do that every single week. We're very fortunate. We sell out every single week. So guys, so this is the, again, honey sriracha. If you're doing this, in a soy sauce, again, just make sure you cure it for 48 hours. Can't stress it enough. Okay, my friends, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, okay, guys? And look for my next video, too. I got some great chicken wings, some Japanese-style chicken wings. I know you're going to love it. Thanks, guys, for watching.